OK, we welcome Rachel Atherton to Sport Today now. World champion at downhill mountain biking 5 or 6 times, if you include the one you got as a junior, and 6-time World Cup winner as well. You've recently come back from Switzerland after doing this. Tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, this is the World Championship winning run that was last week. So this is what we do, you know, hurtling down a mountain on a bike, fast as you can, lots of rocks and roots and lots of obstacles there on the ground to pick your way over, and you can see all the rocks here, just incredibly technical.
I want to ask, why would you and how do you get into this sport?
Well, I got into it with my brothers. You know, I followed my older brothers into it, as a lot of people follow a sibling or a parent. And then, you know, one thing led to another, and I absolutely loved it. And anyone that takes part absolutely loves it. But
you've dominated the sport for years, for a decade. I mean, how have you been able to do that?
I think, you know, living and training in the UK, you know, the terrain in the UK is really lends itself to being a mountain biker, you know, and riding in the rain. We have a lot of rain, so riding in that mud really sharpens your skills.
And this is your winning run.
Yeah, it's making me cry already.
Yeah, what are you thinking? I mean, some of this, just watching it, doesn't it, makes your heart beat faster. What are you thinking when you're actually on the bike doing it?
Well, in that race run, you know, it's only a few minutes and you're just 100% committed. You know, you're really alert, your senses are on fire, you're really hearing, seeing everything, you're really aware of your body. You know the track really well. We practiced for a few days, so you know every inch of the track, and it's really just 100% focus.
I mean, if you're sat at home right now watching this on your TV, I'm sure you're kind of swerving and ducking and diving. Was there a particular part of this course that you thought, oh, I've almost lost it, like these jumps here, for instance?
Well, the jumps are the easy part because you're in the air. It's a bit of a rest, really. It's the technical, the rocks and the roots and a bit of the gravel on the ground. That's sometimes you do have a few moments you think you've crashed, but the crowd, there's loads of people watching. They keep you on your bike. You
must have had, as well, some pretty serious falls, surely, in your time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, falls and injuries are really part of it. At the World Championships last year, I broke my collarbone, so, you know, this was a comeback year from injury, and coming back from that rock bottom back to the top step, you know, it's an incredible thing, really. To
take us through now the closing stages of your final run. What's going on here? What are you thinking?
Well, when you get sort of over halfway, you know it's a good run. You know you've been fast. You know.
So here you thought you've got it already, do you?
Well, you don't know, but you can feel it's a good run, and then you start thinking, don't mess up. You know, don't crash, don't throw it away. And actually, in these last final few corners, I could hear the commentator saying, on the final turns, I heard him say, "She's going to be world champion again," and I thought, oh my word, I can't believe this is happening. You just think, don't crash, don't make a silly mistake. Yeah,
it really does take your breath away. So at this point in the race, you're thinking, you can hear the commentator, you're aware of the commentator announcing.
Yeah, and the crowd cheering, and you can really just, you're on the home straight now, you know, you can taste that victory. You're hoping like heck that the other girls haven't gone faster. As you come off this last drop into the finish, you're looking at the finish line, cross the finish line, and I turn around and just stare at that leaderboard and see my name at the top, and it's just an incredible feeling.
And you're world champion again. Rachel Atherton, thanks for joining us on Sport Today. Fantastic. See you later.
Thank you.